Civil Engineering RCC Structures Design Questions and Answers Number 1. Question 1. In a combined footing if shear stress exceeds 5 kg per centimeter 2, the nominal stirrups provided are A 6-legged, B 8-legged, C 10-legged, D 12-legged, E none of these.
The correct answer is option D 12-legged.
Question 2. The maximum area of tension reinforcement in beams shall not exceed A 0.15%, B 1.5%, C 4%, D 1%.
The correct answer is option C 4%.
Question 3. As per IS 456 to 1978, the pH value of water shall be A. less than 6, B equal to 6, C. not less than 6, D equal to 7.
The correct answer is option C, not less than 6.
Question 4. The minimum number of main steel bars provided in RCC. A rectangular columns is 4. B circular columns is 6. C octagonal columns is 8. D all the above.
The correct answer is option D all the above.
Question 5. Post-tensioning system. A was widely used in earlier days. B is not economical and hence not generally used. C is economical for large spans and is adopted nowadays. D none of these.
The correct answer is option D all the above.
Question 6. An RCC column is treated as long if its slenderness ratio is greater than A 30, B 35, C 40, D 50, E 60.
The correct answer is option D 50.
Question 7. The width of the flange of a T-beam should be less than A 1/3 of the effective span of the T-beam, B distance between the centers of T-beam, C breadth of the rib plus 12 times the thickness of the slab, D least of the above.
The correct answer is option D least of the above.
Question 8. Design of a two-way slab simply supported on edges and having no provision to prevent the corners from lifting, is made by A. Rankine formula, B. Marcus formula, C. Rankine-Grashof formula, D. Grashof formula, E. Rankine-Marcus formula.
The correct answer is option C Grashof formula.
Question 9. Pick up the correct statement from the following. A. A pile is a slender member which transfers the load through its lower end on a strong strata. B. A pile is a slender member which transfers its load to the surrounding soil. C. A pile is a slender member which transfers its load by friction. D. A pile is a cylindrical body of concrete which transfers the load at a depth greater than its width.
The correct answer is option B. A pile is a slender member which transfers its load to the surrounding soil.
Question 10. Cantilever retaining walls can safely be used for a height not more than A. 3 m, B. 4 m, C. 5 m, D. 6 m, E. 8 m.
The correct answer is option D. 50.
Question 11. High-strength concrete is used in prestressed member. A. To overcome high-bearing stresses developed at the ends. B. To overcome bursting stresses at the ends. C. To provide high bond stresses. D. To overcome cracks due to shrinkage. E. All the above.
The correct answer is option E. All the above.
Question 12. The effective width of a column strip of a flat slab is A. 1/4 the width of the panel. B. Half the width of the panel. C. Radius of the column. D. Diameter of the column. E. None of these.
The correct answer is option B. Half the width of the panel.
Question 13. A continuous beam shall be deemed to be a deep beam if the ratio of effective span to overall depth is A. 2.5, B. 2.0, C. less than 2, D. less than 2.5.
The correct answer is option D. 12-legged.
Question 14. If the average bending stress is 6 kg per centimeter 2 for M150 grade concrete, the length of embedment of a bar of diameter D according to IS 456 specifications is A. 28D, B. 38D, C. 48D, D. 58D, E. 95D.
The correct answer is option D. Least of the above.
Question 15. Bottom bars under the columns are extended into the interior of the footing slab to a distance greater than A. 42 diameters from the center of the column, B. 42 diameters from the inner edge of the column, C. 42 diameters from the outer edge of the column, D. 24 diameter from the center of the column.
The correct answer is option C. 42 diameters from the outer edge of the column.
Question 16. The diameter of longitudinal bars of a column should never be less than A. 6 mm, B. 8 mm, C. 10 mm, D. 12 mm, E. None of these.
The correct answer is option D. 12 mm.
Question 17. The design of a retaining wall assumes that the retained earth A. is dry, B. is free from moisture, C. is not cohesives, D. consists of granular particles, E. all the above.
The correct answer is option E, all the above.
Question 18. The percentage of minimum reinforcement of the gross sectional area in slabs is A 0.10%, B 0.12%, C 0.15%, D 0.18%, E 0.20%.
The correct answer is option C, 0.15%.
Question 19. The thickness of base slab of a retaining wall generally provided is A 1/2 of the width of the stem at the bottom, B 1/3 of the width of the stem at the bottom, C 1/4 of the width of the stem at the bottom, D width of the stem at the bottom, E twice the width of the stem at the bottom.
The correct answer is option D, width of the stem at the bottom.
Question 20. For a circular slab carrying a uniformly distributed load, the ratio of the maximum negative to maximum positive radial moment is A1, B2, C3, D4, E5.
The correct answer is option B2.
Question 21. Thickened part of a flat slab over its supporting column is technically known as A drop panel, B capital, C column head, D none of these.
The correct answer is option C, 4%.
Question 22. An RCC beam not provided with shear reinforcement may develop cracks in its bottom inclined roughly to the horizontal at A 25 degrees, B 35 degrees, C 45 degrees, D 55 degrees, E 60 degrees.
The correct answer is option C, 45 degrees.
Question 23. The effective span of a simply supported slab is A distance between the centers of the bearings, B clear distance between the inner faces of the walls plus twice the thickness of the wall, C clear span plus effective depth of the slab, D none of these.
The correct answer is option B, clear distance between the inner faces of the walls plus twice the thickness of the wall.
Question 24. Pick up the incorrect statement from the following. A. In the stem of a retaining wall, reinforcement is provided near the earth side. B. In the toe slab of a retaining wall, reinforcement is provided at the bottom of the slab. C. In the heel slab of a retaining wall, reinforcement is provided at the top of the slab. D. None of these.
The correct answer is option D, all the above.
Question 25. If the effective length of a 32 cm diameter RCC column is 4.40 m, its slenderness ratio is A 40, B 45, C 50, D 55, E 60.
The correct answer is option D, all the above.
Question 26. The number of treads in a flight is equal to A. Risers in the flight, B. Risers plus 1, C. Risers minus 1, D. None of these.
The correct answer is option C, risers minus 1.
Question 27. A short column 20 cm x 20 cm in section is reinforced with 4 bars whose area of cross-section is 20 square centimeters. If permissible compressive stresses in concrete and steel are 40 kg per centimeter 2 and 300 kg per centimeter 2, the safe load on the column should not exceed A. 41 20 kg, B. 41 200 kg, C. 412 000 kg, D. None of these.
The correct answer is option B, 41 200 kilograms.
Question 28. The reinforced concrete beam which has width 25 cm, lever arm 40 cm, shear force 6 tons per centimeter 2, safe shear stress 5 kg per centimeter 2 and bm 24 mt. A is safe in shear, B is unsafe in shear, C is oversafe in shear, D needs redesigning.
The correct answer is option B, is unsafe in shear.
Question 29. The amount of reinformed cement for main bars in a slab is based upon A. Minimum bending moment, B. Maximum bending moment, C. Maximum shear force, D. Minimum shear force.
The correct answer is option B, maximum bending moment.
Question 30. The transverse reinforcements provided at right angles to the main reinforcement. A. Distribute the load, B. Resist the temperature stresses, C. Resist the shrinkage stress, D. All the above.
The correct answer is option D, all the above.
Question 31. A foundation rests on A. Base of the foundation, B. Subgrade, C. Foundation soil, D. Both B and C.
The correct answer is option D, both B and C.
Question 32. For initial estimate for a beam design, the width is assumed A. January 15th of span, B. January 20th of span, C. January 25th of span, D. January 30th of span, E1/40th of span.
The correct answer is option D, January 30th of span.
Question 33. Design of RCC simply supported beams carrying UDL is based on the resultant BM at A. Supports, B. Mid-span, C. Every section, D. Quarter span.
The correct answer is option B, mid-span.
Question 34. The advantage of a concrete pile over a timber pile is A. No decay due to termites, B. No restriction on length, C. Higher bearing capacity, D. Not necessary to cut below the watermark. E. All the above.
The correct answer is option E, all the above.
Question 35. If the permissible compressive stress for a concrete in bending is C kg per meter 2, the modular ratio is A. 2800 per carat, B. 2300 half C, C. 2800 third C, D. 2800 per carat 2.
The correct answer is option C, 0.15%.
Question 36. The width of the flange of a T-beam, which may be considered to act effectively with the rib, depends upon A. Breadth of the rib, B. Overall thickness of the rib, C. Center to center distance between T-beams, D. Span of the T-beam, E. All the above.
The correct answer is option E, all the above.
Thanks for watching. Please comment, like and share. For watching. Please comment, like and share.